Congratulations to the three podium finishers of the Canadian Grand Prix. Third for Team McLaren Mercedes, Kimi Räikkönen. Second for Scuderia Ferrari Marlboro, Michael Schumacher. And winning for the first time in Canada, for the sixth time this year, and for the fourth successive race, world champion Fernando Alonso, Mild 7 Renault. Fernando, the conditions out there appeared to be diabolical. What a day.
Yeah, the race was quite difficult because the offline it was a lot of dirty, a lot of dust coming from the tires, and you cannot do any mistake. A little bit offline, you lose 1 or 2 seconds, and we saw a lot of this type of incidents throughout the race. So it was not easy to keep the concentration leading the race with a nice gap, but never confidence in any of the laps.
And 2 safety car periods, of course. A great day for Michelin, 100th win. Talk about the handling and the balance of the car and how that was affected by those interruptions.
Well, it was good, perfect all weekend. I think the car, obviously without safety cars, the gap was much bigger and easy race. But you know, safety cars sometimes help you, sometimes not. But the important thing is to win the race, as we did again, and you know, perfect Michelin work again, giving us a fantastic tyre.
Congratulations to you. And congratulations to you too, Michael. As we said, a diabolical track condition for you. P2 in the end, a lot of time lost behind Jarno Trulli early in the race. Very, very close behind Fernando too.
Yeah, I mean, thanks to the safety car, everything got together again. It's just a shame that there wasn't another 10 laps left, which could have made it a bit more entertaining. It was very easy to go offline and then to lose a lot of lap time. So tough race in a way, but due to the beginning, it was kind of pre-decided, and I just had to, at a certain moment, drive according to the situation, which I did. There was not much to do. Obviously, when safety car came, we went a little bit more towards attack, and luckily we gained the position.
And of course, you were catching Fernando in those last couple of laps. What were your thoughts at that moment?
Yeah, as I said, I would have wished the race would have kept on going for a bit longer, but then I don't know. I mean, it needs really a mistake. Although I have to say, in this condition, it is more easy to make that kind of mistake, which then may lead to an overtaking possibility. But it was as it was. We kept the damage as small as possible. We didn't have a perfect weekend, but we managed to do a good result finally. So we go from there on.
Well done, a fantastic drive. And Kimi pushing Fernando very hard in the early stages of the race, but time lost in the pit stops.
Wasn't the most easiest race. The car was pretty good to start with, but in the first pit stop already we had a problem with the clutch, and even I pulled the clutch in, the wheels were still spinning, so it took a long time them to get the rear wheel on, and then on the second pit stop the car just stopped because clutch wasn't working anymore. But I also lost the second place for Michael in I think so second last lap or something, and I just went run on that sand or whatever you call it. The circuit was breaking down in a few places, so it's nothing. When I went there I couldn't do anything, so it wasn't the ideal, but anyhow we got some results, and for me it doesn't really matter if it's second or third if we cannot win, so I don't really worry about it.
You appeared to be carrying more fuel in the second stint. What effect did that have on the tyre wear and that situation down at the hairpin?
I don't think that was hurting any more than even if we would have a little bit less fuel. The car was not maybe the easiest to drive, but the problem was more the circuit breaking down, so that made it more difficult than anything else.
And do you think that your car was more affected by that than, say, Michael's?
No,
Ferrari?
I don't think so. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say, but it was just a mistake, and it cost us one place. But that happens sometimes.
Well done. Returning to you, Fernando. Indianapolis coming up a week's time. Ferrari a little bit slower in qualifying, but right there in the race and the championship still very much alive.
Yeah, today we had the opportunity to have Fisichella in front of Michael and Kimi. At the end, Michael managed to finish second, so the gap is not increasing too much. But you know, Indianapolis is another chance to win again and to increase the gap again.
Congratulations to you finally, and if we could have some words in your own language, starting with Fernando in Spanish.
Bueno, ha sido una carrera perfecta para mí, todo ha ido bien todo el fin de semana y la carrera sin duda que también ha sido así. Y bueno, pues tengo que dar las gracias al equipo, a la victoria número 100 para Michelin también, que nos ha dado unos neumáticos casi perfectos. Y por desgracia no pudimos poner más coches entre Michael y yo. Fisichella tuvo un problema y Kimi también al final. Pero bueno, el campeonato sigue estando vivo, sigue estando bien y mientras sigamos ganando carreras no habrá problema.
Michael, in German.
Ich würde es mal Schadensbegrenzung nennen, dieses Wochenende, die wir betrieben haben. Wir waren am Freitag schon nicht wirklich schnell genug, haben dann am Auto ziemlich intensiv gearbeitet, haben uns relativ gut gesteigert. Im Qualifying wussten wir, dass es nicht reichen würde, um ganz nach vorne zu fahren. Also haben wir uns von der Strategie ein bisschen anders entschieden. Start hat leider nicht so funktioniert, wie ich ihn mir vorgestellt hätte. Habe natürlich dann sehr viel Zeit hinter Jarno verloren. Und insofern war das Rennen dann eigentlich schon für die Position 3 vorbestimmt. Habe dann Mitte des Rennens nur geschaut, dass ich so wenig wie möglich Fehler mache, was sehr schwierig war auf dieser Strecke heute. Und dann letzten Endes durch die Safety-Car-Phase noch einen glücklichen zweiten Platz zu holen, ist für die Meisterschaft natürlich sehr wichtig gewesen. Und insofern hoffen wir, dass wir die verbleibenden Rennen anders nutzen und besser nutzen können. Danke.
And finally, Kimi in finish.
No ei nyt ihan täydellinen kisa, että varikkopysähdyksissä oli autonkaan ongelmia, ettei kytkin toiminut enää ja ekassa takapyörät pyöri, vaikka oli kytkin päällä ja toisessa auto sammui ja sitten viime tokavikalla kierroksella niin mä jouduin vähän ulos linjalta ja se rata oli hajoamassa ja asfaltti irtoili, niin siellä oli paljon hiekkaa, niin ei pystynyt tekemään mitään, mutta ei se nyt haittaa, että toisaalta ihan sama, että onko se toinen vai kolmas paikka, että ei ollut helppo kisa muutenkaan, että katsotaan nyt mitä pystytään taas ensi kisassa, että alkukisasta aina pystytään muita seuraamaan, mutta sitten ihan pystytään Renaultin vauhdissa, niin yritetään taas parantaa ensi kilpailu.
Thank you, gentlemen.